Fun. I am.
All right. Can you send an announcement also to the? Yeah. All right. We are now officially live. Smile. None of this is scuffed at all. It's all right. Welcome everyone to the EPL. Smile. We got the grand finals today. Of course, it's on my channel because we totally were prepared for this and there's no issues at all. As everyone knows, this is going to be Aimi and Jors versus the Blob Gaps. An intense matchup that's been basically we've been waiting for this matchup, this best of 5 finals since the group stage ended. You know, 5-4, 4-1. Of course, the lower bracket finals last night were yesterday were pretty good, but today we do have the grand finals. Again, I am Lumos and I'm here joined by Zoe for one of their one of their first casts, and we should be getting the game shortly because the teams are mad at me. All right, let me show that ready up and tell them to play the video game. What are the maps? What's the maps order for this BO5? I was not paying attention.
Let me look it up. It's somewhere in the chat. Okay, so first game, Atlas Lab, Demon Dice, Taiko Temple, Aimi's App, and Gates of Obscura.
Gates of Obscura game 5 would be funny. But of course, Aimi and Jors are known for their 3-0s, so they're probably looking to bring back. I mean, they want the 3 times 3 is hard. Anyway, 9-0. They want the 9-0 here. Of course, Blob Gap has the best chance of making that not a 9-0, but we'll see
if they'll actually be able to.
Yeah, as we see the bans come out, Luna is the ban on the side of Aimi Enjoyers, while Finny on the opposing side. Of course, Finny is strong on a damage map like Atlas's Lab. Good ban here as the comps are picked very fast. They want to get into game. Zentaro Kai Juno for Blob Gap and Amy Zentaro Kai for the Aimi Enjoyers.
They really wanted to start the game. And starting awakenings are Knife's Edge and Missile Prop.
Let me turn. I can't turn anything up. It's so chill. Anyway.
Least scuffed stream.
Least scuffed EPL stream.jpg. As we get into game, we see the starting awakenings as that Nice Edge and Missile Propulsion. Very powerful starting awakenings, of course. Draining Wand, take it on all the boards, do as much damage as possible on this map. As early gold gates are traded. Stereo walking a little forward. I forgot to turn that off. As Zentaro goes for something here, Sake's getting a little bit low, almost staggered, but still alive for the time being. Gets staggered by that glitch pop. Now a little dangerous, but he is still living. And Donkers with the absolute Blobo Swarm gets the second goal gate. Now Blob Gap are looking for the goal, but Sake is taken back to his own side of the field. Almost knocked out, but he does live. Gets the orb, heals back up to half. A little bit of a visual bug there. As Sake trying to get the clear, get it forward to Dunkers. Alex has the core flip, walking in forward, gets the goal gate with the barrage. Now going for the goal. The core flip from Aimi gets the goal gate, gets the kill, and it's enough for Alex to core flip and get the goal.
I'm glad to know that Dunkers listened to yesterday's stream where I said that it's weird that he didn't take wand and now he took wand. I'm proud of you, Dunkers.
Yeah, well played by Dunkers. As I make sure we don't get interrupted.
Taking a lot of damage. He manages to get the orb, and now he's back to a decent amount of HP.
Yeah. But Sake is staggered. He has the flip, though. It's looking a little dangerous. Flip walks it, gets the goal gate around Alex, and now Donker's flipping his own, but it doesn't even need it. Astero just barrages it in. Well played by Astero to get that in. Apply the pressure. He is taking the eject button, so you are allowed to just like kind of walk up his Kai and cook, as they say. But well played by Astero either way.
That is the strength of eject button Kai. You can just decide that for the moment you're gonna have 3 forwards.
Yeah. As here, Donkers almost gets taken out, as well as Connex, both staggered and low, but Sake is the first to get the kill. Astero gets it clear. Donkers is low, but will not be found out. Good jump. Dodges it away, and now Astero walking forward with a core flip. Sake not able to get the goal gate. Alex has a great clear behind the back of the goal gate. Now Astero again has a shot here. Core flip. Denied by Connex. Well played defense as Connex respawns, and now Blob Gap need to get it forward, need to get out of their half. Sake is getting pretty low. He's trying to Oki it, but he gets killed. Hit into that black hole in the center and dead, and now Connex gets a goal gate. They're looking for the goal, looking to close it out, and they get the goal 2-1.
Amazing defense by Alex. He managed to save the bear in a 1v2 situation. Then he flips the core into the black hole and KOs Sake with it.
Yeah, now good strike warrior from Sake there. A little bit of a chicken moment, but Sake is actually really low. He's just kind of hiding on the opposing side of the field, grabs an orb to heal back up, but they did lose a goal gate on the opposite side. Now Donkers and Sake, they get both of them. Now they're looking for more. Alex is still alive in the net, getting hit pretty low though, but Barrage gets Sake staggered, and now Amy can't get a goal gate, trying to force it. Connex looking for the kill, and Sake can't find it. Good dodges are coming their way, but Donkers gets the kill with the blob and gets the goal. Yeah, closer match than you'd think for these two teams. As you see, it's 2-2 in this first set. Can be very competitive. We'll see how the first Awakening draft goes after this, so it's very important to get this last goal. As you, Amy in the midfield is getting a little low. The Blob's rain comes down, doesn't find much though. Sake, a little low in the midfield. Zentaro comes out, trying to find an angle to get into the bottom goal gate, but Alex has it clear. Donker's forced to evade. Astero up to Sake. Sake trying to play his timings right, just can't find an angle, and Connex gets clear. Now, Sake doing a bit of oking. Alex is pretty low. Sake has flip. He can get a kill here. He has to play it right though, but Astero needs to defend his own net. He doesn't save his second goal gate. Now Connex with the flip of his own just buys a little bit of time, buys a little bit of space. Sake gets hit out by the barrage. That's a big kill, but Astero finds one with the Giga Blast. Well played, makes it a 2v2 in a 2v2 set. 2 seconds on the Zentaro. As Sake respawns, Donkers is trying to get this goal gate, but Alex has the core flip. He has a lot of safety here. Barrage, good clear. He's actually going to walk up a little bit, look for the goal. Can't find it before the eject button goes out. Now Donkers, that's a great angle from the Blob, forces the flip out of Alex, and Sake still gets the goal gate with enough pressure. Now the Blob rim comes out, isn't enough. Alex, a great strike to defend it. Now Astero has it forward. Sake has the angle. The Zentaro has enough, but it's not. Wow.
Very unfortunate. I have seen Alex and Connex pull off saves like this before, but this time it did not work out.
This time it did not work out, and for the Awakenings, extra special or specialized training, both good on Kai. Explosive entrance, of course, one of Zentaro's best Awakenings. 1-2 punch is good on Juno. Among Titans is also good on Juno. Go for the explosive entrance deny on Zentaro, which is probably the best play. Extra special, of course, is good. It's also a deny from Amy, technically. Don't worry about it. Spark of Agility does have some scaling. With Spark of Leadership back in the game, getting sparks early can really pay off in the late game, especially once you get that Spark of Leadership. But Blob Gap take the first set. It's not going to be a 3-0. It's definitely not going to be a 9-0. And we'll have to see how it goes. But Sake just gets taken out in 2 seconds. The specialized training from Alex does a bit of damage, but Donkers is still playing the midfield. Sorry, midfield well. Does get 1 goal gate in the 2v3 as Sake finally respawns. Now a little holding pattern in the midfield. Sake trying to look for it with the Zentaro R. Hits the strikes well, wins the strike wars, gets the goal gate. Blob Gapper looking confident after that first set win, but Connex responds with a gold barrier of his own. Donkers has the clears, trying to get past the Amy. Alex, though, gets a good angle, and Astero was just a little too slow.
Quite sure Connex did the tech where he uses passive ult and gets it's a kind of like a V-set, or like I guess a bonus dash, where the ult doesn't actually go off.
Yeah, a little bit of a Ghost walking as Sake is getting pretty low here. They already lost Astero. But Aimi and George are looking for a dominant set here. A great glitch pop to get it around that dash from Sake. Brings up to 2-1 for the Aimi and George, and they have double flip for this next point. It's looking like Aimi and George will take the second set, though. Let's get into this. Aimi has the core flip. Alex as well, trying to get this first goal gate. Use the core flip for it. A little bit of a lot of resources can just for the first goal gate as Alex is forced to core flip defensively. Sake is though getting a little low in the midfield. Aimi as well gets staggered. Can't get the goal gate just yet. Sake finds the kill with a nice slice and dice passive strike. As now the passes are going through. They're trying to get to Sake, but Sake is low. Now staggered. Donkers, though, has the strikes to get the goal gate. Now Black Hole is punished. Is exploded. Sake can't hit the dash. Won't die to Connex's R, but will die to the barrage from Alex. And now Connex wanting to get this goal gate does get it eventually. Donkers is staggered. There's a lot of pressure coming out, but Donkers in the 1v1 against Alex. Looking for the strikes, but Alex has the clears. Well disciplined from Alex. Gets the clear as Sake respawns and Donkers goes out.
Kitsune tried to go for a solo play. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
They managed to score anyway.
Connex able to find the angle away from the goalie. A bit of a puffy angle, as they say in NA. As we get into Siege Machine, some people think it's good, some people think it's meme. I think it's good. Of course, Spark of Focus is also up, so like, honestly, Zen getting Spark of Focus here is pretty good, as he will take it. Hot shot on the Aimi is powerful. Quick strikes on the Kai makes you a better goalie 100% of the time. Juno going the Siege Machine, going with the icon type of synergy as Aerialis goes to the Zentaro and primetime on the opposing Kai. Interesting to see no team player picked up, but in terms of awakenings, Connex getting a little bit more dash range after Donkers did deny the best dash awakening for Zentaro. It does make sense, but Sake right now is doing a lot of the damage and actually gets a kill there while still punishing Alex. Now gets one goal. They got to look for the second, but the Aimi is keeping it forward with the glitch pop. Donkers now trying to get it down. Alex is a little low, doesn't save the goal barrier. The Giga Blast won't find the kill, but it will stagger him. Now Sake wants to find the kill on the goalie, playing a little forward, trying to get an angle, but Connex is defending in the goal, but Donkers gets it around him. Well played by Donkers, as now the Blob gap, they're trying to get a little bit more advantage here. They're making this game a lot closer than people would think. Sake has the core flip in the midfield, but Aimi core flip denied by a Zentaro and a barrage. Gotta make sure that core flip gets nothing, but they can't respond on the regress on the opposite side. Now core flip out of Sake gets both goal gates and a lot of damage on Aimi. That was well placed core flip from Sake. Astero has the core flip on the defense. Alex trying to have an angle. The kill comes out from something. I didn't even notice it, as now Astero walking forward with the core flip gets the kill and shoves it in. Astero walking with confidence, walking with a flip, and gets the goal.
Quite sure Connex got KO'd by Atero's Giga.
The classic
when Sake
Giga.
flipped, it was with the idea of KOing Kitsune, but it did not push him far enough to get the KO.
Yeah, but now Blob Gap here, they lose both goal gates pretty early on. They need to have some sort of recovery. I mean, they do have the 2 score advantage in the round, so they can buy a lot of time. Try to get just like some macro advantages, like energy advantages in for the last round. Of course, Sake here now looking for the kill on Aimi, who is staggered. Connex cannot find the goal with that dash. Donkers trying to get the clear, but Alex is winning the strike race. Now Connex can't get it through, and Aimi comes in with the cyber swipe to secure the goal, the first goal in this round for the Aimi enjoyers. It's really good that they got this goal without using a lot of energy. Of course, Alex does the flip, and Aimi and Connex are pretty low, but so is Donkers in terms of energy. But they need to get 2 more. Connex has a good start here, getting that first goal barrier, looking for the second, and does grab it. One. Now looking for the goal.
Donkers getting quite low. Oh, he's now staggered.
Has to play a little safe here. Alex is low. Sake might look for the kill there, but there's a lot of pressure from this Firewall Sentry down here. Connex gets a kill. Alex is dead, though. Sake wants to get the goal gate, but a great glitch pop from Aimi buys a ton of time. 6 seconds on the respawns for both teams. Now Sake trying to win the 1v2. Does get hit due to a little bit of an unfortunate strike. Connex almost gets it past there. Zero barely enough time. Now Sake looks for the angle. Can't get it around Alex. Alex has his abilities. Now, back to the 3v3. Trying to get the wins, but Connex! A well-played strike and a well-won strike war.
Such a nice strike war. Kitsune also tried clearing it behind the barrier, but missed it and took his own barrier. It was quite unfortunate.
The classic angle has now Sterile trying to get it clear. Sake trying to get it past. Good blob from Donkey secures that first goal gate. There's a traded goal gates at the end of the day, but Connex uses flip. It doesn't get a lot though. That's a very big energy advantage, especially on this 5th and final set. It has that was a big swing of damage there as Aimi is now almost staggered. Has the flip. They need to find the kill. Does get the flip off, but still no effect. Good barrage from Ashiro, able to get the clear. Aimi still staggered, but regenerating fast. Sake can't find the kill, and Connex finds the 1v2 play. Gets the goal barrier advantage for Aimi and Jory's. Donkers trying to find the goal barrier advantage of their own. Ashiro can't find the angles. Connex is getting low in the midfield. Donkers wants to find the kill. Zentaro R got... Oh! The accidental ghost Zentaro R. He's gonna regret that, but Connex is still staggered. The Zentaro R is own, but will not hit it. The evade came up in time from Sake, as Alex now trying to pressure it through. Has the core flip. Just trying to find an angle here. They have the advantage, and Connex again hits the angle, hits the Buffy angle, and it gets the set win for Aimi and Joris. A very important awakening draft here as we go into our 4th set of the game.
And Connex is rewarded with heavy impact. Probably the best Zen Awakening right now.
Yeah, best Zen Awakening by far. A lot of CD, a lot of it. But, I mean, Sake is now on 3 Spark. You know, maybe, like, that's the hope, is, like, you win this round, you get Spark of Leadership, and then you just hope it's enough stagger to survive against everything.
Yep. I think if he gets Spark of Leadership, then it's game over for Aimi enjoyers. It will be very difficult to play against that.
Yeah, but the Monumentalist from this Aimi is not going to help things, as the Firewall Sentry is going to be even more pressure. Sake here does get a goal gate. Early goal gates are traded. Black hole gets popped. Sake can't hit the strike wars just yet. Glitch Pop makes it go down. Great dash from Dunkers to catch it. Aimi is getting pretty low. The Giga Blast just finds the kill. Astero as a deadly Giga forces the 2v3, but they need to get the goal gate. They get 1 barrage out, but it's actually enough to clear as Aimi's up in 1 second. Finally respawns. Sake has the core flip. Connex is getting pretty low. Astero might have his R back up. Does miss it though. Now Sake trying to make a play here. Can't find the angle. Connex getting low. Gets killed by the core flip. Core flip for kill. Might be worth it if they can get this goal gate though. Donkers trying to have an angle. Hits it to the black hole. Kind of a unlucky timing there. As Alex is the core flip and a kill to boot. Most effective core flip so far, as Alex now trying to get the goal gate. Astero can't hold for long enough. Now Donkers trying to get a clear angle. The slime rain isn't enough. But Sake respawns, they recover some pressure off them, and now Astero has the flip to defend. They're trying to get the goal gate though. Forces the core flip out of Aimi. They still get a good pressure. Now Connex a little low, but he just forces it through.
I will say the plays from Alex have been insane. The saves that he pulls off. And the final goal from Connex. Really well played by Aimi enjoyers.
Yeah, that's what you expect with these Aimi enjoyers. Always top of the table, always top of the standings. As we get into this, Sake is getting hit low, but with that spark of resilience, there's not a lot you can do against him. As Donkers, a great dash strike to secure the goal. I didn't even say the second goal gate was down, but Donkers finds the angle to tie up this round. As we see here, core flips are coming up. The side of Blob Gap has almost all 3 available. They got to use them soon unless they want to waste it. As Astero had to hear me say that. Frame sniping question mark, as they will use both goal gates to get a goal. Well played by the Blob gap, but they use the flips really effectively to secure the double barrier and then flip in front of the net while the hits are opening and secure it. And they still have a flip up for the next round. Well played by Blob gap, and an early barrier as well as a good start. Can't get it through the firewall sentry though. As Sake has another shot here, just waits the striker out perfectly. This is looking good for Blob gap as they get a flip out of Connex. They will lose one goal barrier for it, but they still have one open. Donkers misses the core flip a little bit, but now Sake just has the angle. There's not enough abilities for Alex to save, and we will be going to a set 5.
The question is, will Sake be able to get spark of leadership?
He's either getting spark of leadership or spark of strength, so
Most likely spark of strength. I think Alex will deny leadership.
yeah, they do get the deny on leadership, which is important, but that is still a 4 spark? Yeah, that is still a 4 spark Zentaro. His team might not, have like all the sparks, but he has all the sparks, and at the end of the day, that is what matters. As for the rest of the Awakenings, recovery drone will be a factor maybe once. Demolitionist, of course, is really good, especially on Aimi. Making that cyber swipe a little larger, especially a forward Aimi, would be very effective. But we'll have to see, as Sake is just kind of him. He just kind of walks up at giga speeds and just does everything. Gets Aimi pretty low, gets both goal gates, but it is traded back, and Aimi has the Demolitionist, has all their abilities up, but Astero, great clear to Sake. Donker's keeping it forward with the blobs. Gets it forward again. Connex gets low. He does have that recovery drone though, but he can still lose it. But he gets it past both of them. Connex, how do you do this?
Connex is just built different. Gets to save his recovery drone and scores at the same time.
He just makes the play 1v2 and gets the goal. Well played by Connex.
Typical Sunday afternoon for Connex.
As he now just gets both goal barriers. Sake, though, looking for the kill onto Aimi. Has the flip, doesn't want to use it. Recovery drone is popped, but he's still staggered. Loses a lot of health. The port flip will secure the kill. Won't secure the goal gate, though. Aimi has an angle here. Astero barely gets the save. Cutting it a little close. Now Donker is trying to find an angle, but he gets baited by Alex. Alex, perfect positioning, uses the Giga Blast to get the kill, putting it 2v3 in their advantage. Astero, though, has the core flip. Alex has the core flip of his own, trying to get the defense. The barrages are coming out. The block, everything's being traded in the midfield. Aimi has the angle to Connex, but Astero is still holding. Barrage is great, gets it through. Donker respawns, a great hold from Astero, keeps his core flip up, but the pressure isn't done yet. Core flips to get it away from Alex, who was walking forward dangerously with that core flip. Now, Sake trying to get it down to these blobs. The blobs make it a little awkward. Now Connex in the 1v1, trying to get it past Astero. Doesn't have the angles. Great clears by Astero for the time being. Now Donkers and Sake trying to get it. Great dash by Donkers. They get it through eventually. A great use of abilities to keep that in that bottom corner, but Connex, they can't find an angle. Sake almost has a flip, but a great angle. All you need is a strike sometimes, and Sake finds that strike to get the goal.
Okay, he's close to flip. He has the flip now, and he cannot make anything out of the flip.
He does still get a kill. Does still get the kill. Of course, Connex has like a lot of power. Sake has like a ton of power, and actually that's just well played eating of that Giga Blast to get the goal. But as I was saying, Sake, he has spark of strength. He has 192 strength and 52 CDR. Like, he's a little strong. Like, he might not have spark of leadership, but he's still strong.
Quite strong, I would say. Because that's essentially 30% CDR.
Yeah, so his abilities are basically every 2 seconds. As now, Blob gap, they get Aimi pretty low here. Does find the stagger on it. R comes out, won't find the kill just yet. Evade is in time. Sake still trying to find it. But now Alex is actually the one getting low. Isn't able to save his goal barrier. Amy still staggered. He's going to be found out by the barrage. Great barrage by Ashiro as Alex is being okied by Sake. Sake is just sitting on him, making him eat all the abilities possible. Nice hit on the Giga Blast, denies any clear. But now Connox has an idea here. He gets a goal gate. He has the flip. This is dangerous. But Ashiro does have the clear for the time being. But now the Firewall Sector is coming in. A lot of pressure is gained, but it's not enough. Dunkers has a great clear now to Sake. Sake core flip. Easy slot in. And Blob Gap take the first game of this series.
I think this is the first time Aimi enjoyers lost a map in this whole tournament.
Ivy Enjoyers, their first map loss, and it's to the Blob Gap Resurgence. They take a 22-minute Atlas Slab game, and we still got more games coming up. Holy. The Sparkington was enough. The Sparkington scaled. I mean, that's what you want out of it when you're taking those Spark Awakenings, is the ability to scale, and they're able to. Sake was just a little too powerful at the end of that round and able to get his team that win.
It was a very close game. Will be interesting to see how the next games go, and maybe we'll get to game 5 and see how both teams play on the Gates of Obscura.
Yeah, hopefully we have the Gates of Obscura, but our next game is a Demon Deus. Very interesting game. Interesting map. Of course, it is about the same amount of damage.
And also, I will be joining you now.
Hey, let's go. We got Duck.
And I'll be leaving.
Yes, apparently I had the schedules wrong, it seems like.
Yeah,
But
we all have the schedules wrong. Don't worry about it. But we have Duck now. Welcome, Duck.
how's it going for you? I don't know. Well, yeah. Greetings, everyone. Hope you've been having a fantastic first match. I do be needing the invite though for the
Yeah,
for the lobby.
Let me send you this good. I'm gonna give you this good real quick. Wait, not that code. Give me the code. It's not giving me. All right, 1 second. But yeah, the first match. I mean, it's a surprising outcome if we've watched this tournament so far. A lot of these games, and
It is something extraordinary almost, but because we know Amy enjoys as almost the unbeatable team. If Blob Gap is able to take a match already in the first part of the match, or yeah, the tournament, the grand finale, who knows how far they can take this?
hey, I believe in the Blob Gap comeback, or I guess not comeback.
No, they are in the lead now, aren't they? Also, let's see here. Thank you very much. There we go.
Sorry, I was just grabbing something. All right. Ducky is in here. We're on Demon Deus for game 2. Very powerful, very fun map, honestly.
Now it's going to actually be fun to see them go up against each other on this, because Demon Dice, it is known as just KO Village in a way. So I'm hoping to see a lot of brawling going down.
Yeah, that is the hope. And let us start the game.
Yeah, we're ready to go, so let's signal it to them.
Yep. All right, they are ready, and they're starting the game as I will make the stream at least 2% higher quality real quick. All right, are they starting? They're ready. They're just not starting.
All right, we are currently just waiting for them to, let's see here.
It said ready in chat, but they're not.
Yeah, they seem to be ready, but we are just waiting for them to get this match running. We'll be there soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, as I will get this up. Blob gap. What's the full name? Blob. Yeah, it's Blob Gap. Blob
Yeah,
Gap.
Blob Gap.
Just making it a little better
And-
for viewers at home.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
We
I
are being
missed it.
launched into the second match now. It's Demon Dice, and let's see what we will probably. It's going to be interesting to see what they are going to have for starting Awakenings, because. Yeah, of course. If we're gonna have another Sparkington City, in a way, it's going to be fun to see who manages to snag what.
Yeah, of course, Demon Day is one of the. I'm interested to see if anyone will take, especially if Stagger Swagger gets in this game. It's gonna be really awkward.
But by the looks of it, we are going to be having a Kazan ban coming in from Aimi Enjoyers and a Finny ban from Blob Gap. The Finny ban is quite obvious. We know how Finny is with her special, with the gravity well at the goal barriers, so less pressure from that. But it also makes me think there might be a size awakening for creations. Although not exactly by the looks of it. We do have a Juno and a Now. Of course, X benefits from buffs, but we're not exactly sure what we have just yet. And here we go. The Awakenings is just rapid fire. There's nothing but rapid fire. There is no second one. What are we talking about? Anyway, we're beginning now, ladies and gentlemen. Let the second match begin.
Yeah, all we need is rapid fire SVC. I mean, two very interesting comps. Of course, the Vice you don't see a lot, but Vice Gully especially. See how effective it is as Kitsune is getting a low starting on here, trying to heal back up with that draining wand, but we'll have to grab an orb, provide a lot, get the pressure off as Aimi and Doris seem to be losing this dagger battle in the early rounds, but a good combo there gets them. It doesn't matter because Astero is just playing now. Now is
Oh,
very
and there we go. We got our first KO coming in on Sake, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Alex with that nice Thunderstruck, able to just kind of kill anyone by pressing R.
Donkers out as well. And Zero sending it up towards Sake now. Although they have a lessened defense and offense due to their lower count, but they are still doing due. Here we go, Donkers is back on the field again. Oh, but Zero, okay, that is a dangerous one. That could have gone very badly if they, if it wasn't in any other direction. Oh, and there we go, Alex coming in with a core flip to try to put it in, but no, it actually does succeed after a little bit of bouncing in between Zero and Alex, granting Aimi Enjoyers the first goal for this match.
Yeah, they're able to win that 2v3, just barely able to get that as Aimi Enjoyers, they have a lot of pressure here. The healing from Astero is a bit, but it just doesn't seem to be enough. Like, Sage got hit by both healings. They do win the stagger advantage, but like, he's still low. He's still one shot. Now isn't doing enough when you're still staggered. But now Donker is trying to get goal gates as they do finally get a kill on Sake. 2 goal gates for one person. Kind of a worthwhile trade, but they'll have to hold for 5 seconds in this 2v3 as Kitsune is still staggered. Won't find the kill before he regens up as Sake respawns. All goal gates are open. A very even game, but Astero does have the core flip in the backfield, trying to find the passes, but Donkers can't find the angles. Kitsune trying to pressure. A lot of R's come out in that midfield, but it gets defended. Now Astero forced to flip. Sake has a solo play, but can't find it. Instantly saved. Kitsune getting pretty low. Is staggered, does have some dodges though. Donkers, good angles off his blobs, passing it to himself, but can't find the angle for the goal. Sake, good dodge on the Thunderstruck. Now trying to find anything. Needs to get it past. It's just going around in this midfield. Donkers now has a chance, but keeps on clearing it straight to Alex, who core flips. Can't get it fast enough across the entire map. As Sake gets staggered, but has an angle, and Alex is just a little too far down to get the save.
Well played. Well, so look at that Sake just on the brink of dying almost. Still manages to get it. And here we go, starting off with it. Sake coming in here with a little bit of an attempt of damage, but no, he's the one being punished for his acts. Oh, never mind!
nah.
I take that back immediately! He does get punished eventually, but he does take out Kitsune by the looks of it.
Yeah, he
Now
turns
it's
that
2-on-2.
around. Turns it around with the help of Astero's healing, and now Astero, a great primary, great drone, able to get the second goal barrier. It's looking pretty good for Blob Gap here, as Donkus has the flip as well. But Connex flipping his own, finds one goal gate.
Nice. That is a nice touch on the barrier. Oh, and a good save, I believe, coming in there. The heal went down on Donkers, right?
Yeah, Donkus got healed, and now Sake, though, finds the kill.
Now, Blob Gap has once again the striker advantage on the field. Will they be able to get that? Oh, that's core flip coming in there. They managed to actually save it with Alex, but no, in the end, it turns to their favor as Sake comes in with another dash into the goal, I believe.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
too many abilities Alex cannot save, especially on something like this Vice. You only have so many clear angles. Like, he uses R to get one clear, and then there was still 3 more abilities he had to stop. That's the role of goalie. Stop 32 abilities. Good luck, have fun. As Sake here, a little early on the core flip, actually wanted to get that goal gate before the flip, and then flip afterwards, but still does get one goal barrier.
Speaking of goalies, Alex is actually almost knocked out. Are we going to have them lose their goalie by the looks of it? There you are!
Nice damage pressure after the eject button comes out, or I guess the pseudo eject button from Thunderstruck, as now Astero trying to get this cleared, but Kitsune is keeping this forward, finally gets it forward. Connex has the core flip, Sake forces it, but the blobs are a ton, they provide so much pressure. Donkers almost had that dash strike, but it goes back to more even as Connex and his Kitsune just have the passing plays, and Astero doesn't have enough abilities to find that clear.
I have to say that is some very good passing between Connex and the Kitsune. And here we go once again. Starting off, by the looks of it, strong for Blob Gap. Are they gonna be able to get rid of the first barrier though? Yes, there we go. First barrier's been knocked out against them, but here we're coming in with a kick. Oh, this is looking bad for them. They do manage to get rid of one barrier, but they have their goal completely open. Not only that, Kitsune is very low at the moment. They will have to manage to stand up against the others, but no! By the looks of it, in the meanwhile, as the fight is going down in the middle of the map, Blob Gap comes in with a goal, and they claim the first set, ladies and gentlemen, with Atsura taking home the set MVP.
Yeah, taking it by a hair, but now Astero gets something like Monumentalist, one of the best awakenings on the now or the CTL, depending on. I mean, money's better, but Triple Spark is here, so Sparkington will be a minor factor, but not honestly that much of an issue, as Build Different is taken. And the Juno will take that Aerialis, make those dash strikes even more dangerous than they have been. Castellas, actually, I didn't expect Castellas to fall down to X, but it is a really good X awakening.
Honestly, yeah. As someone who plays X myself quite a lot, just seeing Castellas being available is just such a nice little thing to have. Especially when you are in like situations where you have a really close kill.
Yeah, Castellas totally helped there, Smile, as Saki is taken out, and now Donker is trying to find something in the 2v3, but getting low himself is staggered. Stero does have the clears, though. We'll be able to heal people back up. That Monumentus makes that secondary even more powerful offensively and defensively. As Sake respawns and is almost dead again. Won't find a goal gate. They really need to find something here. Astero doesn't want to use the flip, but has it. Forced to flip. Can't get the clear, though. Kitsune just wins the strike again.
But yes, the first goal seems to be going to Aimi Enjoyers this time. And here we go. I also just realized that Sake actually managed to grab the Built Different. So yeah, he's going to be doing a little bit of a bigger zone of impact on this field now. But also we are having quite a fight going up on Aimi's Enjoyers side. Oh, there we go. Alex coming in there trying to do a little bit of a stun, but does not actually manage to get it in. Ooh, car flip coming in from Connex. And there we go. We have a KO on the on the Sake.
Yeah, Sake.
So wait, where's Donkers going? Donkers jumped off to the wrong side of the map! Oh no!
Donkers was ready for the clear that never came.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it allowed the Aimi enjoyers to just have a grand opening for the against that Zero there, having to defend it all alone.
Yeah, Blob Gap really need to get back in this. You see Sake, ours doesn't even like find a lot. They're just dying so much, but they do get their second goal gate. Sake is going to be healed up by a lot of abilities, but Alex now pressuring a ton, and they're able to find the kill on Sake, but now healing is not enough so far to heal Donkers. Donkers needs to get this clear as well as Astero. Astero can't find the clears. They lose both goal gates. 2 seconds on to Sake, but Alex has the core flip. Astero, great clear. Back to a 3v3. All goal gates are open. Sake trying to find the angles. Alex pops the R. Won't be able to find anything. Now Donkers, a great angle by Donkers, keeps Blob Gap in this set.
Oh, that's an unfortunate blunder because they managed to. I don't think it was Connex that walked past the core in a way, which allowed the Blob to actually grab the core and then continue passing it forwards until they managed to actually get to the goal. And oh god, Sake is not doing okay there! He is out for the time being! Now Donkers and Azura will have to do this alone, but yes, they do actually manage to knock one of the barriers with one of the Juno Slimes. Although, are they gonna be able to keep up the defense against 3 people? But they do have Sake back on the field once again.
Yeah, only lose 1 goal gate for it so far, but Kisune is still providing a lot of pressure. Sake, though, this is time to get it forward. Alex waiting a lot of time, allowing the positioning to go back into the favor of the Blob Gap. Won't be able to get anything, though. Astero now getting it back up. Sake is a little low. Has to be careful, but Alex is in the supernova. He can't save the goal. And now the goal gate is open.
That is unfortunate for them, but all of the barriers are knocked out now. It's not really that favorable for any side, and that is a nice save coming from Alex there.
Yeah, Sake didn't hit the 50-50 where he wanted to, but Donkers has the angle. He doesn't need.
Oh my god! That is. How is that not a goal? That is impressively close.
Barely not able to. Sake now trying to win in the midfield. Donkers gets a good strike and a great slice and dice to get the goal. Well coordinated by Blob Gap to recover. They had 2 good opportunities and at least one of them went in.
Yeah, but the second time's the charm, you say.
Second time's the charm.
And here we go, we're coming in with it, immediately some blobs being sent in, but Donkers is looking very low, getting healed by Azura though, which helps them out a little bit. Azura going up against Kitsune. No, Kitsune is taking a lot of damage. Is he gonna be able to keep that core flip is the question though. Oh, he uses it to actually stay alive, but is it gonna be for much longer? He's taking a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, still being hit around. Donkers, great dodge on that bull rush. Still a little low, but Sake gets the second goal gate. Kitsune is going to heal up now, but Sake with the core flip forces the core flip out of Alex and Connex. 2-for-1 flip is you'll always take that as a Astero. Now trying to buy some time, has the core flip to defend. Donkers is low, but is dodging the abilities so far. Now flip comes out, gets it forward. Donkers can't have the strike, but he gets it to his blobs.
Look at that! Donkers doing a heroic goal there! Getting knocked out into progress as well, but that is another set, 1 for Blob Gap, ladies and gentlemen. 2 sets, 1 for them.
2 sets. Now Spark of Leadership is up, as well as the other Spark. Of course, the Spark advantage is on Aimi enjoyers. Yeah, Timeless Creator. I mean, honestly, like, you just take the Timeless Creator on now, I think.
What about Siege Machine in this situation? Because for now, having that little Siege Machine could do a little bit of benefit for them.
I was not expecting 1-2 punch. That is the one I'm not expecting is 1-2 punch.
I think that might be a denial, but I am not entirely sure. It's very rarely you actually see 1-2 punch on it. And now I'm pretty sure.
Maybe he's cooking. He's cooking something up. But Spark of Leadership did go to Alex, so there's a lot of stats on the side of Aimi enjoyers.
I can definitely believe you when you say that, yeah, they have something cooking, because we have Connex that is taking on Among Titans as a Juliet, and managed to win the game together, and it was a deliberate choice as well. So yeah, they are in leagues above many of us. So it might not always be clear what's happening, but nice save coming from Azura, holy! That is amazingly done. But at the moment, it's not looking good for Blob Gap. And they also lose Donkers in the progress, which is even worse. They will have to defend with just Saki and Atsuro. Kitsune is very low. If they can manage to knock him out at this time, they might be able to get a little bit of an advantage. But now Konix and Atsuro is up against each other, and Donkers is back on the field once again. Is Saki gonna be able to stay alive, though, is the question, and here we go. Oh my god! Against the side! They do it again, ladies and gentlemen! Donkers coming in with an amazing bounce on the side, which you believe it's just gonna be a flunk, but no, they do get it!
The angle by Donkers was insane. A demon angle in every sense of the name, as now Donkers tries to gets one goal pretty early on. Blob Gap are looking strong here. Sake gets the second. Alex pops the supernova. There's not a lot of defenses left, and Sake just walks it in. Blob Gap are up 2-0 in a 2-0 game. They're looking to go 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. You know,
ladies and gentlemen, we are on a match point. And also, this is impressive. Blob Gap is not giving much leniency or chance to Aimi enjoyers at the moment.
Which is up the flip.
Such a rarity to see it. Coming in with another goal. Core flip ready and all. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the second match that they managed to win. Blob Gap is at a at an advantage of 2 whole matches in a best out of 5.
I don't think anyone expected this coming into today. 2-0. Coming in with a 3-0 victory in Game 2. Aimi enjoyers, for the first time in a while, have their backs against the wall.
This is such a rare thing to see as well.
I'm surprised as well. I was not expecting this when they're just instantly queued. All right, we're going to the next game. No time to wait. Taiko Tempo's The Salty Rikyuu by Konix.
But I have to say, Atsuro, Donkers, and Sake they are showing such strength out there. Like, honestly, it is impressive how strong of a clutch they're holding on Aimi enjoyers. I'm losing my words here because it's so rare that you actually ever see this happen for them.
Yeah, all right, but Taiko Temple, very interesting map. A lot of chaos, of course. Looks like they're going with the Juno ban. Donkers has been cooking on them a little too much.
After how many matches have they finally come to ban Juno? But it finally happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try out this Vice goalie again from Alex. Wants to run it, but X is on the opposite side. Vice now midfield. Kitsune pulling out the now midfield. One of the stronger midfields, but isn't seen a lot in EU. As Konix will be going his signatures, and Taro on the opposite side. There is a Kai Estelle X, a pretty common comp, especially X on Taiko Temple.
Yeah, X, honestly, he's gonna drum you back and forth, and he's not gonna give you any time to react. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the first set of the third match. Let the action begin.
Of course, starting awakenings here is just heavy impact. I don't even know what the other one is. It's just heavy impact. That's all we care about.
It's only heavy impact.
As now, Blob Gap are looking to get their early advantage. Gets one goal gate pretty early on. Astero was walking forward without the eject, that was a little risky. But Sake, she gets the kill. It's just like nothing. Walking a little too close to the edge. And now they're looking for more Sake!
He's out again! He is not here to play! He's about to throw everyone out of this baby arena!
And he gets the goal as well! Sake, the main character of this tournament, gets 2 goals, 2 kills and a goal like it's nothing. Praise be Sake.
Sake is truly terrifying. If I ever saw him on the street, I would probably turn around and go home.
I mean, George, though, are having a fight back. They're not able to get that goal, but they do get both goal gates. Kitsune is low, though. Will heal back up with that R. Now, back in the midfield, Sake is getting hit low, almost staggered, but will live for the time being. Donkers needs to get this past Kitsune and Konix. Sake gets staggered, wants to get a little more, won't find it, is taken out. This is Aimi Jordan's chance with the main character down. Astero, though, has a good clear, has the core flip to buy time. 5 seconds on Sake. Walking forward with the Giga Blast. Good angle, gets 1 goal gate, and they're keeping it forward. Sake now respawns. A great hold from Blob Gap as it comes back to 3v3. For not.
Oh, and
Whoa.
look at that! The core flip coming in as well from Atsuro. It's not enough to save it against Kitsune.
Wow, that was. Wow. Just like everything happened there. The Thunder Strike came down, core flips came out, and a lot of people died. As now Connex used a core flip, Kitsune core flips as well. They get both their goal gates, but they have no flips. But Sake and Donkers are pretty low. Kitsune needs to find the strike force forward. Sake is
hold up, that's
Taiko'd
not
out
a
of
core.
them.
That's Sake, not the core.
That is Sake, easily confused though, as Aimi and George are trying to win this 2v3, but Astero and Donkers are keeping it for Donkers, winning the strike wars again and again. They need to get this goal gate as Sake respawns, trying to provide some pressure, but the Taiko drums do find the clear. Now Kitsune and Connex in the passing plays won't find a good clear by Astero. Donkers trying to find it past Kitsune, forced to ultimate. Now Astero walking forward. The Jack button is a little awkward. The gate blast isn't enough, and Aimi and Joyce find the second goal.
Is this when they're coming in with a reverse sweep?
They're gonna try to reverse sweep everything.
But here we go, Sake going up against Kitsune here. Oh, that could have been dangerous as they tried to pass it by to the towards Donkers, but Sake was in the middle of his bell ringer. Sending up from Atsura up there. Ooh, Sake's taking a decent amount of damage. It seems like they really want him to be away from there and get him out of there so they can maybe do something with their time. But now Donkers will have to stand up against these with Atsura as well. Are they gonna be able to do so? Yes, by the looks of it, they are keeping up the defense while Sake is now back on the field, coming in with a bell ringer. But he has to get past Kitsune and Alex, who both have core flips. Although Donkers do have a core flip ready to go, they will have to try to get past the defense of Connex and Kitsune before they face the final step. Ooh, and here we come, coming with a core flip coming at Atsuro. Now they'll have to defend up against this. Is Connex gonna be able to get this though, or Kitsune? No, they do. Wait, Alex uses a core flip to stop that one, and Sake comes in with a knockout. And no, look at that! They did not expect it. Sake coming in with a goal of his ex-Maximus.
Sake wins it all. Sake walks him down, gets a kill, gets that final hit. And now it's 2-2 in this first set. Close as we like it. Donkers has the flip. Going to be hit pretty low here. But Connex can't find the extra angle. Now it's Astero trying to find the goal gates with Sake. But Connex, he takes out Donkers, has the flip. Flips to get the second goal barrier. Aimi and George, they don't lose anything because of the Taiko angles. Connex, though, wins the 1v1 despite the good kill by Sake.
It's a good kill, but it's not gonna do anything when we already have someone on the offensive. But here we go. Alex taking home the set MVP for the first set of this match. Although I am seeing a Among Titans here. Are we maybe by chance gonna be seeing a Connex taking among it again?
We'll have to see Miss Potion. 1-2 punch on Connex. Yeah, that's a little dangerous.
I have to say, it's also very understandable because you don't want X with a 1-2 punch, especially with the treatment he's been showing them at the moment.
Sparks go out. Of course, no one has Sparks as this is the first Awakening draft, and everyone loves the heavy impact, but Sparks are starting to go out. Donkers did take that among Titans. Deadeye on Alex. We'll see how effective it is as Sake gets hit pretty low, pretty fast. Donkers now trying to get something. They get one goal gate, looking for the second. Astero was walking forward. I thought the eject button, barely eject button's back in time as Donkers is staggered. They're trying to get it, but Sake, a good kill. 2v2.
Okay, I know what happened to Kitsune there, but what happened to Donkers across the entire field?
Deadeye Vice as it goes back to 3v3. Kitsune walks in, heals everyone up, gets a goal gate. They need to get a clear here. Good angles by Taiko, really gets some good angles, but Connex can't find it through. Astero has a great saves. Finding the clears. Again, finds the clears with the Giga Blast. Now Sake needs to get it forward, wins the strike wars. Donkers gets it down to Sake. Sake has a clean angle!
It's a clean goal for Sake as Alex goes up with the supernova to try to defend, but no, it goes down instead, and it's too late to do anything about it.
You know, unbiased opinion here. The Vice kind of seems like it does a little more harm than it helps. Smile, but we'll have to see how it continues on. As Alex here trying to do a lot of damage. Astero almost has flip. Alex forced a flip just because of Sake walking at him, but he gets both Gorgons with it, so you'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah, amazing coming in from Connex there, just knocking both the barriers at the same time, but now they're gonna have to go up against Kitsune, and they managed to defend up against it! He even keeps his core flip ready for it, but no, it's too late! Donkers is not able to just catch that off. And a goal goes for Aimi Enjoyers, and Kitsune taking it home.
Yeah, just barely taking it as well, now we get into this. Sake needs to provide some pressure. Donkers just gets absolutely blasted, won't die. Good evade from that supernova. Heals back up, but now Sake trying to play the main character over here. Goes past him though. Donkers is pretty low, does deny that sentry drone, and now Astero finds the clear. Donkers is still low though, won't die, and they find a kill. Sake again finds a kill, but Kitsune keeps the pressure forward. Kitsune is low, and Donkers, a kill for Donkers. Sake with the X Maximus gets the second goal gate, but Alex still gets the clear. Looking for a little bit more, won't find it, but Alex is getting low. Sake might Oki him. They get a lot of damage on him. He's one shot. Sake wants to get it, forces out the supernova.
Alex is about to get destroyed by X, I believe. Yeah. There we go. The goalie is dead, and the goal is open. And you know what that means for Sake? He's got nothing else to do but just to score.
Yeah, just able to score. 2-1, Dunkers. And the Blob gap, they need to find something, but look at that damage, man. Vice, I might not like Vice's defensive capabilities, but that damage you cannot scoff at, as Connex is low, gets Tycoed. Astero forced to flip to get the clear. It's a 2v2. Sake versus Kitsune in the midfield, but Kitsune just wins that. He gets the goal gate. Alex is staying really far forward, has the goal gate advantage, but Donkers responds just in time to punish it, gets one goal gate, looking for the second, finds the pass, but it's denied by Connex's R, and now Sake cannot get it through. Alex uses a lot of abilities aggressively, won't have any for the defense, but Sake still needs to get in position. Can't find the kill with the Bull Rush Maximus. Now just trying to find pressure, trying to find anything. Alex is just getting the clear, then Connex gets the kill.
X has been taken off his kill streak by the looks of it. And an amazing save coming from Atsuro. They're being able to teleport back in time. Connex coming up here. Oh, nice Giga Blast coming in from Atsuro, redirecting it away, not allowing the Connex to get the same opportunity as he was hoping for, probably. Here we're coming in with, never mind. Sake might not be able to come in just yet with what he was expecting. Instead takes the way out.
Bit of a Taiko moment kills Sake here, but Donkers keeps this core forward. It's 2 seconds on Sake. Astero trying to have the clears. Alex has the supernova. It's not enough. They keep it alive until Sake respawns, but Connex has the flip. Kitsune has the flip. One flip comes out, and then Tower R is all that's needed to get the goal.
It's another 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you excited?
2-2. It's looking pretty close here, but Blob gap, they still have a chance. They just need to get a little more pressure here. Connex, though, he doesn't care. He gets everything like it's nothing. And Connex, like it's an average Sunday, gets the goal and gets the set.
6 seconds for the last goal in that set, ladies and gentlemen. That is an amazing comeback. And now we have 2 sets, one for Aimi Enjoyers. They can't take home the next one. They're going to start to climb once again. They're not gonna let their win streak turn out sour just yet.
Ooh, the special, extra special is really good on Vice. I wonder if he's going to take special. Yeah, he's going to take the extra special. A lot more defensive power as well as offensive power. Just with it. Siege Machine is an option. We'll take the special. Wait.
I can very much see that specialized training being taken from X.
Does specialized? Because, I guess that's a deny. Because I was thinking, does specialized training work on now? I don't. Does it?
Well, It does in a way, because her healing ability, I believe, becomes much more powerful with it. But it does not benefit as much as, for example, someone like X, who is main power. Never mind, he is powerless, I should say, right now.
He needs a Stagger Swagger and at least 2 more Stagger Swaggers on top of that to live this, as Astero cannot keep his Goldberry up, but Sake is back up, Donkers is staggered, and the goal just goes in.
They thread the needle, sending it in between everyone, while Connex is just casually taking out Donkers to the top of the map.
It seems like Donkers is not beating the Juno one-trick allegations, but Astero needs to be able to find the saves here. They lose the goal barrier super fast. They need to find a lot more midfield pressure here. Alex and Kasune just keep it forward. Now Donker is trying to find something more. Can't find a goal gate. Gives it forward to Sake. Sake with the X Maximus gets the goal. Both goal gates. Won't get the goal. Forces out the Supernova though. But Sake is getting pretty low. Has no evades. Is one shot. Trying to just heal back up. And he can't find anything. Connex trying to find something. 2 kills come out. Alex got a kill with the core flip. And Connex finds his kill. And now it's Donkers versus the world.
I have to say that is an amazing save coming from Donkers there. Oh my god! Oh my god, Donkers! What is he doing? What are they doing? That's like, ladies and gentlemen, probably the most unexpected goal in this final. Oh,
the 1v3 Donkers goal keeps Blob Gap in this set and in this game. Sake now trying to win the strike war, gets it with the X Maximus. They got both goal gates open, but Donkers is still staggered. Sake oking a little bit, trying to get the goal, trying to have the solo play. Doesn't have the angle off that top though. Donkers gets absolutely tycoed out of this map, and Alex is low, but he's looking for the goal. Kasuna has the core flip, but Sake has the strike. 5 seconds on Donkers. Astero finding the clears, not winning the strike war just yet. Oh, it's so close, but they get the clear. Donkers is back up. The X Maximus is coming out. It's buying a lot of space, buying a lot of time. Sake won't find it just yet. Now the angle has the flip. Another angle. Donkers cannot receive the core. Connex is getting a little low, getting healed up by now though. Now Astero has core flip. Sake can't win the strike. Donkers gets it down. Can't get it past the Thunder Strike. Trying to get it through. Sake now wins the strike war. Trying to have the angle. Having it forward, Donkers dash it forward, trying to find it fast, but good clear by Alex. Now Sake can't find the angle. Donkers! Oh, it's enough! It's barely enough! Donkers! A little bit of hit stun goes the way, and Blob Gap are looking back in this game.
Impressive! Are they gonna be able to take it back though? Because they still have to get 2 sets, and they're coming in with Alex with Supernova not actually being able to do exactly what he was the one hoping to do. Kitsune being stopped from getting the pass from Atsuro there with a barrage. And we have Sake coming up here. Is he gonna be able to knock out both the barriers? No, by the looks of it, not. Alex is gonna have to go a one-man defense here at the moment.
Ooh, unlucky angle loses one.
I have to say, Atsuro is doing an amazing defense. Even though he is facing a lot of troubles, he is doing an amazing job to keep the goals from happening.
They get the goal gate, but they lose Astero. Goal gates are open. Donkers, we've seen him before in the
we're seeing an ex-goalie now!
Not
unfortunately,
enough.
that's not pay out.
Not enough.
No, I always get some joy when I see an ex taking home the goal.
Yeah. X almost actually had that. There's a great angle by Kasune to get it.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are on match point now. There we go. Sake actually managed to knock out Kitsune. They do knock one barrier, but Donkers has a core flip ready to go. He might be able to take this if he had a teleport ready though.
Yeah, he has to have his dash up. He has to find an angle. Sake now respawns back to the 3v3. Donker still has that flip. He's holding for an angle. He's going to look for it. Trying to find a passing. The core flip, but it's not the right angle.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no, Atsuro doesn't manage to save it.
Sake, I've seen him win these. Not able to get it. As now Connex and Kasune passing plays is enough. We're going to game 4.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Aimi's enjoyers are not standing down just yet. They're taking home their first match for this final.
Aimi and Jers are not making this a 3-0 grand finals. They want to win this. It is a 1-2. Holy. Taiko Temple goes the way of Aimi and Joyers. The Juno ban seems to be enough for the time being, but we still got at least one more game, and if we're lucky, 2.
By the looks of it, it's going to be Aimi's app, and I'm curious if they're going to ban Juno again in this situation, because it did turn out quite favorable for them, and having Donkers without the Juno could be the key to actually getting a comeback in this.
All right, we have a little bit of time to talk. Blob Gap are going to take a little BRB. So we have a little time to calm down, get ready for this game 4. Of course, Blob Gap are still at 2 wins in sets. If they just win this game, they gotta pull out something, though. They gotta pull out something new. It seemed like, I mean, it seemed like the comp from Aiming Jurors just had everything. They had damage from the Vice. They had healing from the Now, so they just never lost Stagger. And it was just a pretty powerful comp from the Aiming Enjoyers.
But so far in the matches, it has been almost dominant for the Blob Gap to have the KOs. And now it's starting to turn around a little bit. It's going to be... I'm curious if maybe Aim Enjoyers have figured out Blob Gap's strategy and been able to disseminate some kind of strategy to maybe counteract them. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just a new comp has to come out. I mean, I think the Estelle X can maybe work, but it just looked like, I mean, Saki looked great on the X. He looks good on everything, which is hard to say, like, what he should play. Like, it just really matters on, like, how much the damage war is going in your favor, and especially when the opposing side is picking a Now midfield. Like, you don't win those damage wars, and, like, at the end of the day, it took Dunkers winning 1v3s and, like, great saves by Astero to keep Amy and Jurors in that game.
Yeah. But it's definitely going to be very fun to see. Saki is definitely a very good KO player, though. Like, yeah. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he comes out with a match where he has probably like 20 KOs or something like that. Maybe not in this tournament. I doubt that's going to happen against Amy Enjoyers, but honestly, he... but yeah.
Sorry.
No problem.
But we are about to get into the game. Astero just barely readied up, so we are getting into what could be the 4th and final game, or we could go to Game 5. Of course, Game 5 is on Gates of Obscura, the new Gates of Obscura. I personally even haven't played it, but I'm interested to see if we do go to Game 5, how that map will impact everything. But let's focus on the map at hand right here, which is the Amy's app. It is Rasmus's fishing grounds. Everyone knows that, but we'll have to see if we see the Rasmus come out.
Ooh, and we have the Juno band coming in again. I think they might have found a way to break through the Blob Gap's defenses. Until now, no one has banned Blob from the Blobs.
They have not, but we do see the Rasmus band coming out, so we will not see any fishing today, unfortunately. But
the fishing pond is closed for today. Unfortunate. Ooh, but we have a Luna pick coming in here, which is gonna be funky to see.
Oh, I've been teased by this Luna in hovers so much this tournament. I'm so glad I finally get to cast one. As it is going to be Luna Estelle Kazan. This is the comp I want to see. I want to see something spicy like this.
Oh dear, we have the Kazan ban, and I have heard a lot about Sake on Kazan. I've seen a little bit of it. It is. We're gonna see how this goes down, ladies and gentlemen, in the 4th match of this tournament.
Yeah, Luna has to find a lot of good saves here. They already do lose their gold gear. Kasuna just like secures it. It's like nothing. Amy and
That was a quick one.
Oh no! It's an Among Titans start. It's an Among Titans start.
It's an Among Titan. No, but wait, Saki doesn't have Among Titans. He's a spark of focus in this situation.
I understand the idea. Is you sack a little bit of size on everyone.
No, as well as speed.
Yeah,
is the problem. So he's gonna lag behind a lot of the other characters.
Yeah,
but he does have the benefit of having that spark. If he can get the rest of the sparks, he's gonna be able to do a lot. Ooh, and we go Atsura coming in here together with Donkers and Saki coming in with a pass to the goal.
Again, as I said, Sake looks good on anything. His Kazan is no different. Finds the goal. And it's looking 1-1. Of course, I believe the Blob Gap comp, I think it feels like way harder. Like it gets so much better as these awakening drafts goes on, as long as they can get the good awakenings. But we'll have to see how it goes as Sake isn't found out there. Good evade buys him his life as Luna has the core flip Astero. Needs to save here. Donkers does get it past the midfield. Now Luna dashing forward, providing a little pressure, but Connax, the dash punch, basically a fishing rod, and gets the first kill here as Luna has the core flip, wants to defend, gets the clears without it, keeps it alive. 1 second on Donkers. Donkers respawns. Luna going for an angle here. R isn't enough. He forgot his eject, but at home, Luna is staggered. Donkers is trying to win the 1v3, but it's not enough. Kitsune finishes the goal.
Also, I just realized something. This might actually be intentional from Blob Gap, having only 2 Among Titans, and specifically Sake without it.
Yes.
Because instead of just having a 15% bonus on size, Saki now has a 30%, meaning he's essentially having a normal size awakening to start with, but no, he's out! So I don't like it. He's not going to be able to use that size now. Oh, and look at that! Tatsuro! That was a bit unexpected for Aimi enjoyers probably, but they do lose the barrier as well. Sake is back on the field though. He's gonna be able to do a little bit of trouble for them now though.
Well, Kitsune now is in the net, trying to heal back up. It's looking a little hard here.
Right now, Kitsune is the thing that they need to be wary about. Not anymore, because yeah, Kitsune is gone. The cat is out of the box and it's out on the street.
And now Donkers just well played. Alex uses the strike core a little too early, a little miscalculation on the speed of the core, and it brings this to 2-2. Blob Gap wanting to get this first set victory, wanting to get their scaling starting early. You're having a Chasm that's being funneled sides. You have a Luna that just scales well, and you have a Chasm that scales even better. And it's really just on if these awakenings can be good, and getting that first set win is the start to this. But there's still a long way to go, as they do lose their gold barrier to a good Fireball Sentry plus Juliet being Juliet combo. Donkers now trying to get the goal, trying to get this goal gate. They get it. Sake has the core flip. This is looking dangerous for the Aimi enjoyers, but Donkers needs to find it back past Kitsune. But Kitsune's winning. Now Sake finally gets the core. It's just an instant core flip strike. There's nothing Alex can do without abilities. And this is a very important set win for Blob Gap.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first set is won by Blob Gap, of course, with a Sake coming home with a coming home with a set MVP. And no.
1-2 punch is good. Spark is also good. There's a lot of good things for Kazan. They're going to take the 1-2 punch, probably the best pick. I mean, Sparks might have been better theoretically if the game goes long, but of course 1-2 punch is more that immediate power, while the Luna also does get missile propulsion, a very strong awakening. Sparker's strength goes over to the Juliet explosive entrance on Aimi. Aimi, of course, has those impacts, really important, as Donkers gets a Stagger Swagger. Of course, it's not as flashy as the other ones, but it's going to keep him alive, especially against a Aimi Juliet. You kind of need that survivability, and of course, you need that speed, especially on a Among Titans start. Donkers is going to be just a little bit faster than everyone else, as Juliet here just Juliet's all over them and gets the goal gate. Donkers is a little low, but that Stagger Swagger will heal him up pretty nicely, as now Sake trying to get the goal. Almost goes to Juliet, but Kitsune, he just wins the strike war. It's just that simple sometimes.
Kitsune is really in, like, they are almost always in a perfect position where Blob Gap can't do anything about them. They're just standing there and just like, oh, I'm here. What are you gonna do about it? Eh? I would like to see you try.
Yeah, Zero does not win the strike war at that point, but now it's looking good for Blob Gap. They have a lot of pressure here, trying to get it. They get the core flip out of Alex. That's still a win. I take that
is
any
like
day of the
good.
week.
Ooh, but Sake has found a new target, and Alex is right in his sights. I believe he's gonna fish him into the hole. Oh no, never mind. It's not a fish.
Not a fish. Alex walking to the midfield, trying to heal up with the orbs. Sake is trying to provide some pressure, but Alex, he won't grab the healing off the second orb. He is still staggered. Barely regens back up in time, as Donkers can't hit him fast enough. The core flip.
But Kitsune uses the core flip to stay alive. Well, it not stay alive.
Sturo, great core flip to get it past Kitsune. And now Donkers core flip his own, but Sake in the 1v1 against Juliet, and Juliet does not win those, I fear.
Alex is not in the goal anymore, so there's only one person. Yeah, that is. Wait, what am I talking?
Juliet goalie is not good, guys. I don't know what your gold solo queue teammates tell you. Juliet goalie is not good, as the Connax cannot save it there. But now you see Sake. He's trying to pressure a lot. He's trying to get focused out here, but he may heal back up, as Astero does lose the goal gate. Sake is staggered, but they get the goal gate. Donkers has the flip, trying to have the solo play. Donkers just 1v2s up there, gets the goal, and Blob Gap are looking strong, looking dominant, looking to take their second set.
Doctor's fearful, especially like he's the one person this tournament I believe who has gotten a 1v3 where they've actually won the core.
Yeah.
And also here we go, coming in with a lot of abilities coming down. Sake has taken a decent amount of damage, but no, Connex coming in with a KO there on Donkers. Sake will now have to do this attack alone, but they managed to knock out Kitsune. Connex coming up here, is he gonna be able to get it past? No, Sake dribbles the core past Connex. But our Donkerson, oh no, Connex actually takes the core and managed to get the barrier against Atsuro. Are they gonna be able to get past him again though is the question. They're going on up against Aimi and Jory's side of the map. They do not manage to get the barrier just yet. But Donkers, Atsuro, and Sake is all going with a heavy attack right now. They will have to go back though. And there we go, of course, back on Aimi and Jory's side, coming in with a crater from Atsuro. No, it's not going to be enough. Now Saki stuck on the other side of the field while they will have to defend up against it. Kitsune coming in with a plop. A pop glitch.
Glitch pop, a little strong with the what's it called? Explosive entrance, able to have a little more power, able to find out Astero, but it's still 2-2 in this set. This is anyone's set. Sake has a chance here actually. Not gonna be able to find a good clear by Alex, but Alex is getting pretty low here. He has flip, so he really can't defend unless he wants to. He uses flip after he gets knocked back, won't die, uses the flip though, but he can't go back. Sake just okies him, core flip, gets the win. That is the power of Kazan. Just sit on the goalie, make them not want to play the game, and get Blobble Gap to 2-0 in this game.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are now on second set that has been completed. With our dear Atsuro taking home the set MVP for this one, but also this means that they only need Blob Gap only need one more set. And if they win this, they will take home the grand finale.
Yeah, this is what could be the last set of this tournament. Good deny of the Spark. Well, actually, I think he's just taking the Spark. Yeah, because he has. Yeah. Anyway,
this still manages to get a Spark. The Spark of Brazilians, but it's nonetheless. Personally, it's my favorite. But it is still a Spark.
Yeah, Spark of Resilience is a little powerful. Juliet is on 2 Sparks. Kitsune a little more powerful. Alex, though, taking a little more damage. I'm surprised about the prize fighter, but it is probably a deny. Anyways, we get into this round as the Viral Sentry is a little late. You're not going to find a lot of power off it, but Astero is low. Juliet might look for the kill here, but he just kind of lets him live. That as Luna now dashes forward. They get a goal gate with Sake. Sake gets a kill. He's looking good. He's looking strong. Donkers can't get the goal for just yet. Sake can't win the strike wars. Looking for the angles. Alex is clearing. Crater comes out. Forces an evade. Sake again trying to find something. Juliet is staggered. Sake still tries to shove it through, but Donkers finds a kill. 2v3 again. Sake won't have it just yet, but they'll get the goal with Luna getting a kill in the meantime. Holy, Blob Gap are gapping the Aimi enjoyers.
Are they finally going to create that gap in a victory streak against Aimi enjoyers though? Now that's the true question. And oh, Atsuro, wait, Atsuro managed to keep the defense! Although he does lose it eventually, but the fire, that firewall coming in there. Connex looking fine low, and oh, look at that, the lack of defense coming in the back! And ladies and gentlemen, we are possibly on the match point for the grand finale! Through Blob Gap! Are they gonna be able to actually take this home though is the question!
It was looking so good for Aimi enjoyers, but Sake and Donkers just flipped the script like it's nothing. But now, Connex, they find a kill. Astero treats him in kind. Get Juliet off this map. We'll lose his goal gate. 4 seconds on the respawn. Kitsune trying to have the solo play, but Sake comes back to defend. Now Donkers respawn. Needs to get it back. Get it forward. Juliet has the strike.
Firewall coming in.
Core flip from Kitsune will find a great
nice
hook
save.
by Sake. Now Juliet.
Oh, and core flip coming in past Connex. Oh no, but we do lose our dear Sake. He's not gonna be able to stand up against anymore right now, but they do manage to get it. They're coming in with Aimi enjoyers and Kitsune with the goal while they're 1 down.
Able to get the goal finally. It only took him 5 kills and Sake being down to get the goal. But they need to find more. They need to find 2 more just to have a chance in the set. Just have a chance in this game. But they're looking strong here as they do get the first goal gate here. Now Kasune looking for the play. And it's a classic Amy play. Strike it forward, cyber swipe it afterwards, and just win the point. 2-2. Amy Enjoyers are not going down without a fight. They want another set. They want another game. They're looking for this game.
Kitsune isn't only looking for an opportunity. They are the play that they're looking for.
Oh, Juliet.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. First set that Amy Enjoyer takes home. They're not out just yet. They're not going down that easily without a proper fight.
They want a proper fight, and the Awakening Grass come out. Spark of leadership is going to have to be denied, but actually the spark of resilience from Sake is going to be so big because it's either spark of leadership has to be taken either here or Kazan will get it and give 2 sparks worth of value to everyone else, and that's extra health to everyone else because he has that spark of resilience. Rapid fire, I mean, Hotshot goes to the Luna. I was expecting specialized training, but also Hotshot is good. Rapid fire goes down to Estelle. Twin drive on the Amy is very dangerous. And team player has to be taken. It's like, it's not the best on midfielder, but it's pretty good otherwise.
Nonetheless, during, in the, God, I'm losing my words here. When the game is going into, past a minute, how do I forget the word for it? God darn it. It is really gonna become fast with those cores that the Dunkers could possibly send over to Sake now. Where it's not gonna give Amy Enjoyers so much time to react. And oh, look at that! Kitsune coming in as the play once again. Granting them the first goal for this set.
Yeah, able to get the point. They're looking pretty strong, Amy Enjoyers. They're looking like they can actually have a comeback here. But again, that spark of leadership is going to be an issue. As you see the Crater Maker come down, get a little bit of damage. Alex is getting a little low. Sake just trying to heal back up. But Kasune, he keeps on winning these cores in the forward position. He's a little low, but he gets the goal gate. Sake responds in kind. Now, Luna going forward. Won't find a lot. Has the strikes, not enough. Kasune, though, is getting low. Now, Juliet against Astero. Astero gets the save. Now, Alex dashing forward, can't find it. Donkers has the angles. Juliet won't hit the dash punch. Crater Maker forces the core, but the core flip from Juliet, from Connax, is too much and gets the goal. Amy Enjoyers, they're looking back in this game. Don't call it a comeback, but the Blob Gap are losing a little bit of control.
I have to say, one thing with Amy Enjoyers is that they are, like, in comparison to Blob Gap, they are much faster to come up with, you could call it patches, strategies to counteract possible things that they are encountering. So right now, I think Blob Gap is starting to face a situation where they are starting to face a situation where their strategy has been learned a bit and be able to be countered.
Yeah, but
oh, that's a goal coming from Sake. That was a bit unexpected from them.
Sake said, "Cool story, bro," and just won the point like it was nothing. Gets the point. Buys them a little more time in the set, but they need a lot more here. Sake trying to Oki again, trying to just playing on top of Alex, getting a lot of damage, trying to hope his other 2 teammates can clear, but actually now it gets forward to Sake. Sake gets the goal gate. It's looking good here. Forces out the evade. Sake again has the angle. Crater Maker is enough, and Sake another strike. Sake is the main character of this tournament, and he will not go down. 2-2. It's match point. It's set point. It is basically series point for Blob Gap.
The drum rolls are back at it again, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. This is going to be the determining factor if it's going to be continuing, or they've already lost the barrier. Both of the teams have actually lost their barriers now. Dunker's gonna have to do a defense here against Kitsune. Are they gonna be able to keep it up though? Sake's up on the field, but no, he does get interrupted. Ladies and gentlemen, Blob Gap has created a gap.
Blob Gap 3-1 against the Amy Enjoyers. Wow, well played by the Gap. Blob Gap take the victory. 3-1 in that last game as well.
I'm gonna be honest, I I don't even know how long of a streak that Amy enjoyers have of just victory after victory after victory when it comes to these tournaments. But Blob Gap, they have come in and they are that gap in their victory streak now. They have come in and they're just like, no, we're gonna be the ones now that stand on the top.
Wow, Blob Gap. That was a surprising series, to say the least.
And we also have to
Holy.
give the MVP for Sake as well here, the main character of this tournament, as you have said. Honestly, amazing display.
Sake, he was just insane, man. Was just absolutely playing out of his mind every single game we watched. Sake is being the difference maker. It was no different in this grand finals. Kasune tried his best to get this win, but Sake is inevitable and gets Blob Gap to this 3-1 victory over the Amy enjoyers.
I have to see if Sake takes any specialized classes. I need to learn his his game.
Yeah, GG's all around. Well played by the Amy enjoyers.
But this was a truly an unexpected outcome of this tournament. Everyone thought that Aim Enjoyers was going to take it home. Even I kind of thought it. But I love rooting for the people who, aren't the automatic just like, oh, we're going to be the victors. And then seeing Blob Gap taking all of this, it's just amazing.
Amazing play, of course. I mean, coming into this tournament, I mean, even throughout this entire tournament, until literally today, everyone thought it was an Amy enjoyer sweep. But the Blob Gap, they scaled, they cooked, and they're able to get a win with a Luna goalie on Amy's app. That is a way to finish it with style. Sake, of course, really prevalent on the Gazin as well. Estero keeping it down to the net a lot more than even I think he would. But it was well played. Of course, Donkers in those clutch plays. Blob Gap just absolutely gapped him.
But yes, oh, wow. This is
I've
seen so it is a shock to me to see Aim Enjoyers lose. But eventually the day has to come.
Eventually, one must fall, and unfortunately for the Amy enjoyers, today is that day. The Blob Gap are the new best team in Europe for the time being. Of course, Of course, Amy enjoyers always come back with a vengeance, but that will not be today, at least. We'll have to see how they do in the future.
But yes, let's see here. I am curious if do we have any possible interviews coming in after now, or do we have nothing else going on?
I'm gonna ping them. I think it'll be fun.
Let's try to steal one. Let's try to steal one for a little bit of an interview.
Where do I even message this man? Talk to Sake right now. Yeah, let's get Sake in here. Wait.
Oh, just Sake.
Sake interview.
Let's bring in the main character of this tournament.
Smile. Sorry. All right, let's get Sake on here. All right. We'll try to get Sake on here. It's gonna be great. Of course, Sake. Watch Sake say no. Sake literally said no. He cannot speak England.
That's unfortunate.
All right. All right.
Any of the others, by chance?
Let's get.
Want to take that spot, maybe?
All right. Anyone else? If you're watching stream, as a stereo, Murky. All right. Let's get a stereo on here. Where's a stereo?
Oh, it's Zero, the goalie. Yeah, he's done an amazing job, honestly.
Get in here.
Oh, he didn't hear? Or he's not here?
All right. We're getting a stereo in here. Sake does not speak England, unfortunately.
All right, I see him over there. Should we head over to the like is the EPL one?
Honestly, yeah. All right, all right. Just stay in here. All right.
Oh.
Don't worry about the invite. Stay in here. Just stay in here.
Well. How does it feel, sir?
It feels great, man. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, we never expected to get top 2, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so to win everything, it's just amazing.
The fact that you didn't expect to come number 2, but you don't even take number 2, you take number 1 is the even better part.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was just trying to get top 4, but, you know, we win those.
We win those. So how was it playing with Sake, the goat of Omega Strikers?
He is probably my favorite teammate ever, man. No disrespect to Venom, I love him too, but, you know, Sake, he's just so funny to play with, bro. Like, the mood's always really high. Every time anything happens, he's just laughing about it.
That is in perfect fashion with how he plays his X as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, of course, beating Aimi Endurers is insane in Europe. That's unheard of. It's basically a
Yeah,
fantasy.
I mean, I've done it once before with Lynx and Venom. Well, that was a really long time ago. And since
Yeah.
then, I think they've been undefeated.
Yeah, they've lasted at the top a little too long. But how do you think your comps were today? Because we saw a lot of different team comps come out. Of course, Aimi Endurers swapped to the Juno ban halfway through the series. And how do you think you guys adapted to those changes?
I don't know. I just told my team pick whatever you want to, and then we pull. We don't really have team comps. We just play characters.
Just kind of send it. All right, that makes sense.
So you just gave it the wild shot, and you managed to. That is honestly, you impress me even more and more with everything you say.
Thank you.
Yeah, just kind of send it. I respect it. Well played sending it either way. But yeah, of course, you saw there's a lot of clutch plays from your team. Of course, we saw Donkers did that 1v3 on Taikyo Temple, and we saw
And then he tried to do the core flip tech again.
Yeah, we saw him to do it.
For some reason.
Took a little too hard.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you felt comfortable in those 2v3s, and like honestly your defending was on point? How are you feeling in the goal box today?
I was feeling pretty confident, but I don't know, man.
You played your heart out?
Yeah, I just played. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But honestly, you put up an amazing defense. You had so many good opportunities, not good opportunities. You had really good moments where you completely stalled aim enjoyers from doing almost anything. And honestly, you need to get some praise for the work you've put down. You're definitely one of the top goalies in the world, I would say.
Thanks.
And especially now, when you have this victory under your belt, you almost could almost be considered the best at the time.
Nah, I think there are people way better than me, but you know, I did the best today, so that's all that counts.
Well,
everyone is good in their own way.
Humble as always. Well, as we wrap this up, do you have anything to say to the fans? Anything to say to Europe?
Thanks for watching. It was fun, and I love my team.
Indeed, we all love the Blob Gap taking the win over Aimi Enjoyers after a long time of dominance. But that is it for this tournament, guys. It's been a fun one. Well played, very competitive, a little long, but we got the upset in the end, and that's all you really need from a tournament for it to be good.
Man,
Yeah,
spicy.
Yeah, spicy end. But again, this was the stream. I'd like to thank, of course, our production team, being Kyrie most of the time. Sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's Duck. Of course, a little interesting on the end here of the stream, but thank you to all our people running. Of course, Zoe on admin, Duck, of course, my co-caster, as well as Immaculator, caster extraordinaire as well. It's been a great time with this tournament, but that was the grand finals. That is a good wrap to end this thing off. Duck, anything to say?
Well, I am looking forward to if there's any more tournaments going down to just watch these teams go up against each other again. I would love to see a rematch or possibly just anything like that. But we will have to see, of course. It's going to be in the future, and if we have any more matches or tournaments coming up soon. But nonetheless, I fucking love this community.
We all love you guys. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you on the next one. Adios.
See you soon.